Дим, а ты Вову не видел?
Да, он в комнате. Рисует.
У меня руки заняты.
Most of my childhood memories are pretty much me spending hours in my room drawing. As a child, I never had to question my future life and profession. It's like I always knew that I was going to be a successful and famous artist, and my drawings would be hanging in each and every well-known gallery. So I was basically living in that dream throughout my early life. And then, well, life happens. Growing up, I was slowly starting to feel the pressure of the real life. The answer artist to the question, who are you going to be when you grow up, became less and less satisfying to the society, teachers, friends, and most importantly myself. It sounded almost as stupid and unreal as an astronaut. Here it's important to understand that in my country art is something valuable. However, it's not and probably will never be as valued and recognized as law, economics, medicine. So it just felt like you're not needed by your own society and country. And going against it, it just didn't feel like an option at that time. I had to adapt, start thinking clearly, realistically. I could save it as a hobby. I still can do arts every other day, after my mathematics tutor. No, wait, I have English classes in between, but I still can do it at least on weekends. But not the next ones. I'm gonna be preparing for the exam. If I don't take extra classes in Russian, I won't pass the finals, and I just need those. For what? For my university, I was thinking I could get a degree in English teaching. Really? Is that what you want? Yeah, like be a translator. They are in great demand and get paid a lot. Bullshit. Well, I also could try law after school. Just stop it. Or maybe I... No. Depression is a disease, but for every sickness there is a cure. May of 2015. I was at my grandparents' house having dinner with my grandfather. I remember he asked me about my future plans after high school, and I gave him a couple of inconclusive options. He didn't say anything for a minute, and then he broke the silence with the sentence that changed everything. He said that he wanted me to study abroad, that I had a chance. And then he asked me to think about it and tell him tomorrow. But he didn't have to wait for my answer. As soon as I heard it, I knew that was my ticket. To be who I always wanted to. I came back home and all I had was my English class timetable and internet. I made my research about the requirements and I learned that I had to pass an international English exam. So I ordered some books to prepare for it. Spent almost a year getting ready to realize that self-preparation would not get me as far as I needed to. So I got into an English school abroad and spent several months preparing and eventually taking the exam there. Then I flew back to Russia to wait for the results. I did everything I had to leave. Exams were successfully passed. Interviews were over. I got accepted, and now I'm studying arts in the Netherlands. There are no more boundaries, walls. I feel needed. I feel accepted. However, there is no time to rest, because this is just the beginning.